All right, week 8, we got the Bills versus the Seahawks. So Buffalo is favored by 3 points, and I'm going to take Buffalo on this one. I think this is another case where odds makers look at it. I think it's a couple different things. I think looking at it saying it's East Coast to West Coast, long trip, change of time zones. Furthermore, we've also got, let's see, no, we're not changing the time this week. That's next week. But nonetheless, I think that it's difficult to discern where uh, these odds insert those types of variables. I think overall, though, when you look at the numbers, Buffalo is clearly a better team, at least by the stats. When you play it through the simulation, Buffalo comes out on top. Couple things. So the model is saying that they've got about a 74% chance of winning. They that correlates to about a 7-point spread. And then when you look at the raw points, you're talking 31 to 21. Now, the one thing I always have to chuckle, Josh Allen can either win you games or he can lose you games. So, man, sometimes they just really know how to win. And then other times, like against the Jets, they struggle to get over it. With a point spread of 3 points, if it were 5.5 points, I'm not sure how I'd feel about that just because Buffalo just seems to find a way to make easy games look hard. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And if you like to watch, if you're just a fan, or if you're in a pool, or if you're betting, oh my God, that stuff just drives you absolutely bonkers. Uh, but Josh Allen is, in my opinion, the second best quarterback in the NFL right now. There's some things that could change. There's some quarterbacks that are pretty close, I think, 3, 4, and 5. But let's go and take a look at some of the numbers here. So one of the first things that I noticed when I looked at some of the stats, Josh Allen has thrown 0 interceptions this year. In fact, I had to go through and double check that because I thought that my uh, uh, algorithm for going out and pulling data was wrong. And nope, it's 0 interceptions. That surprised me because Josh Allen in his career, he can win you games, he can lose you games. And so, because he is not afraid to take risk, and that's what it takes to win. Sometimes when you're putting the ball in places where he tries to put them, you're going to get picked off. So I'm really not. I would not be overly shocked if suddenly the regression to the mean snaps back all at once. So Josh Allen has a way of doing that. But nonetheless, I do think Josh Allen is a fantastic quarterback. Then, and one of the things I think that you're going to see here is because they've all had close games, you don't have a lot of those garbage yards. They don't have any room to go out and when they're losing by 30 points, play against a soft defense and run up some of those things. Whereas Seattle has had some of that. And then when I come over here, then you also see a much more solid running game. Overall, I think Buffalo is just a lot stronger of a team. And I think, particularly when you look at just some of the blocking and tackling, Buffalo, they're doing a better job protecting their quarterback. Buffalo's doing a better job protecting the football, particularly when you look at some of the interceptions. And then both teams are pretty explosive, but you've got more of that upper end explosiveness for Buffalo. So again, the odds makers are giving Buffalo only a 3 point advantage. I think it's a bit more than that, quite a bit more. I feel pretty comfortable about that. But again, it's NFL. The parity there is insane. So that's what makes it so much fun to watch. So I'm trying to get subscribers. So I'd appreciate it if you can like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, drop me a note or a comment. Thank you.